Okay, so let's be honest, we all pretty much dislike the fact that the F-35G is a paid item in this game, and I don't even understand why they made it paid in the first place. It is the first ever April Fool's vehicle which they have made paid, but anyway, besides the fact that this is paid, I will also be going over, is this vehicle actually worth buying? And this is a surprise to say, however, this is probably one of the best limiteds that War Tycoon has ever pushed out over the recent years, because it does have a lot of hidden value behind it, and today I'll be going over that, plus the vehicle statistics. So that the first thing which gets offered to you for buying the F-35G is obviously going to be its skin. However, with this, it does also have some unique characteristics which are added to the vehicle itself, and those being are of course going to be the changes of color and effects. For one, the cannon has a golden beam. With this, you also got the missiles, the zombie-seeking missiles. They're gonna be having a green trail, which for one is extremely cool. You also get the air-to-air missiles, which will be having a yellow trail, and then lastly, you got the bombs, which are just essentially going to be golden bombs. I don't think they have a gold effect whenever they explode. No, they don't. However, this is the first value that the golden F-35 has to offer for you, and funny enough, it isn't actually the only one. Because the next thing which I'd like to quickly walk you through is going to be the vehicle statistics and how powerful it actually is. And as you guys can see right here, you have a close comparison to the difference between stats between the F-35B and the F-35G. And as you guys can clearly see, the damages that you actually get upon hitting the targets are basically the same. And what this already tells me is that this is essentially just a F-35B and copy and paste in terms of stats. And this is a much bigger advantage than what you guys might have thought, because it essentially makes this the most cost-efficient vehicle which you could probably buy in the game as a limited. And the reason why I'm saying this is because currently the F-35 bundle costs you exactly 2,000 Robux to buy. You're spending 1,000 Robux for the F-35A, and you're spending 1,000 Robux for the F-35B. However, all of us already know that the F-35B is a clearly better part of the bundle, and a lot of people only buy this bundle because they want to get the F-35B itself. However, what this bundle has going for it in terms of pricing is if you do not have the F-35 bundle, then you're going to be spending 1,000 Robux on the golden F-35, and you're going to be spending 300 on the skin if you do have the bundle on a discount. But the best part of all of this being is if you do not have the bundle, then you essentially just have the F-35B Game Pass for 1,000 Robux plus a skin on top of that. So that is just added value, since all of us are obviously going to be buying the bundle itself for the F-35B. This would mean that you're essentially getting the F-35 which you really want for half the price. So overall, in terms of how much you're spending for this, I think this is very much worth it. This is just the same plane as the F-35B, and it's just a much cheaper price, plus the skin on top of that. So I definitely suggest you guys to be buying this if you do not have the F-35s. Also, one thing which I quickly want to point out is that the F-35G is currently only going for 2,000 medals. That is by far the cheapest vehicle limited for a very long time. So I personally recommend you guys to be charging a lot higher price for this, because the F-35G isn't just a skin, it is also a vehicle of its own. So people that do not have the F-35 are definitely going to be hunting for this for a much cheaper price. Do not give them that cheaper price, charge more. So yeah, for the time being, that's basically all I have for you guys in today's video. Do let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about the F-35G? I personally really like how cool this thing is. I'm just a little annoyed that it does cost money. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one.